Good Thursday afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Trotter Sports Studio. We have our Week 9 Pick'em update. We've missed a few episodes here in the last few weeks as I've tried to reach out and get interviewees to show up to the studio. So let's do a quick recap. In Week 8, we had David Lyman as our winner, picking 13 out of 16 games correctly. And this past week in Week 9, Skylar Trotter won, picking 14 out of 15 correctly. In Week 10 here, we have 38 players that are playing this week, which is a low for the season. Week 1, we had 39, and we reached all the way up to 48, and now we're starting to trickle down again. The push for 50 isn't dead. Let's continue to try to add people to the league, and at this point, a weekly win is going to be almost triple of what you could stand to make versus what you're going to end up paying in for the rest of the season. That being said, I'm trying to still reach out to you guys for interview guests. I had John Salazar kind of on my docket to come in this week and be our guest appearance since he's in first place of the league. But he feels after Melvin Lewis, Luca, and AB's interviews and them falling out of the leaderboards that he doesn't want to risk that himself. I can assure you guys that the league interviews are not cursed. Please come on the show. And let's make it a little bit more interesting so these solo episodes don't continue to happen. We have a new top 10 list that I'd like to share with you guys. In first place, we have John Salazar with 97 total wins and 1 weekly win. He currently owns a 70.3 win percentage, which is one of the better ones we've ever had in this league this late into the season. Mike McMurray is in second place with 96 wins, only 1 game behind. Technically 1 game and 1 tie, 1 weekly win from being tied with John. Luca is in third place with 93 wins. Darius Page at 92, John Mees of Arkansas at 91. Anthony Benavidez has fallen down to 6th place with 91. Mees is ahead of him because he has a weekly win. David Lyman from Arkansas is in 7th place with a weekly win. Tied for 8th, we have Duke and Shane, both at 89 wins apiece. And then our boy Minnow, Adam Fisher, is rounding out the top 10 with 88 wins. Right now we have 6 OGs and 4 Hendo in the top 10. And I really think it's becoming a top race between 6th through 1st. 6th place with AB is only 6 games behind John. After that, we from 7th on down, we start to fall into the 80s and almost having to get 10 games up to keep up. So congratulations to our top 10. And we hope to see you guys really battle it out here in the last kind of final weeks of the season. I wanted to bring up a point that lifetime in this league, we have 6 members that are in the top 10 right now that are also in the top 10 lifetime. Our top 10 lifetime based on win percentage is Luca at 1, McMurray at 2, Duke Poole at 3, Jacob Woodley at 4, Miss Debbie at 5, David Lyman 6, Onk at 7, Shane at 8, Adam Fisher at 9, and Daniel Neville's at 10. Now, there's been a little bit of discussion about how do I figure out the lifetime records with newer people to the league versus old. It's a very tedious process, but I only judge lifetime on weeks played. So someone like Adam, who I believe joined us last season, he's not taking zeros for 2019, 2020, 21. He's only getting based on last year's 272 games, where someone like Mike McMurray is being judged off of the 800 games that have taken place in the NFL since he joined the league. So it's a little tedious, but what I do is I break down each player's individual stats and games played. That way we can get a fair assessment. So whether Minnow's played 272 versus Daniel Neville's 1,057, their wins correlated with the games they played gives us a win percentage, and that's how we kind of figure that out. All right. Tonight we have Cincinnati and Baltimore. We're seeing a lot of heavy picks for Baltimore. Another thing I'd like to bring up, it was brought to my attention by the producers that AB has finally broken his Dallas streak and has decided to side with Philly. A lot of people in our league have taken that route this year, kind of going against Dallas, but it's very rare that someone's so vocal and so adamant about being a ride or die fan, based off of his interview, has decided to jump ship so quickly. I believe the exact words were, win or lose, I'm a fan, and if you don't pick Dallas, he ain't messing with you. Well, AB, looks like you're not messing with yourself this week, bud. I find that a little disappointing in you. It's tough. It's tough to go back on your word like that. You're a bigger man than I am. I, of course, picked Dallas this week because, as you said, ride or die. Anyone have any questions, hit me up. Feel free to reach out to me or Salazar. Let's try to add some more people. And let's get a carload of you Henderson guys down here to sign up for an interview, okay? As always, we wish you good luck, and we'll see you guys on next week's update. Thank you.